What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. But no, really, if you're watching this on YouTube, you might notice something a little different. I can't tell you what, though, but you're smart. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, let's move on. Hope the volume's okay. It doesn't bother you as much as Gouda's model, so at least there's that. Yeah, I like Gouda. This is not a knock on Gouda. Oh, you know what actually I wanted to do was load the state, actually. There we go. Yeah, it's not a knock on Gouda, but yeah, something about the way the face in her model distorts. You feel a bit awkward? Oh, I understand. I can put it away. I won't use it for story-based games. But please indulge me for this at least. Oh, that's a garbo. Gouda is great. It's just that her face is so flat when she looks up. Yeah, that's it. That is, I think, the problem that I have, is that there's just something about the way the eyes are aligned. I don't remember what chests are good and what ones are garbo. Hang on. There we go. I'm on brand now. But thank you for indulging me this. Anyway, I could set it so I'm not looking at you, if that makes you feel better. Where do I want to go? I should stop looking at the chat and start paying attention to where I'm going. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well today. I bought new work shoes today. Very, very exciting. Hello, Rue. Thank you. Oh, I just turned into a rabbit. Heck yeah. I mean, that's not good, but I'm a rabbit now. Not nice shoes, work shoes. I hate shoe shopping, but the soles were falling off the bottom of my shoes. And they're very old. They're well loved, as the store clerk said, observing how the soles are falling off and the insoles are a mess. So shoe shopping is always a nightmare for me because my feet are too wide, to put it bluntly. I have very wide feet for a lady. And women's shoes tend to be very narrow. Hang on a second. I just need to do something off camera real quick. Let's just do some stuff here. Okay. And move OBS here. Okay. Yeah, very, very much needed. So, yeah, I hate shoe shopping because my feet are an unusual size, and I felt really bad for the clerk because they're pulling out all these boxes trying to find stuff that fits, and like, okay, the toes are good, but the heel's too loose, or now the whole thing's too loose, or it's too tight. And then we found that instead of trying to find shoes in the nebulous sort of ladies 8 to 8.5 wide, which is where I exist, I found out that a men's size 7 also works well, because those are just inherently wider, the more you know. The mouth is a bit awkward, but rare it is for a mouth to work right. Oh yeah, no, I need to fiddle with it more. This is just sort of like a 1.0 attempt, so this is my first attempt. Please be kind. I did my best. I learned some things just fiddling around, like hair bones. Like, I mean, I knew what bones were in terms of modeling, but never actually had to try and apply bones to stuff before. That fairy is a ghost. Ow. I'm gonna be a ghost soon if I don't stop walking into stuff. I'm so good at A Link to the Past that I can play it while making direct eye contact with the audience while I play. Please move. So what I should be doing is trying to dash through this hallway. In the rando community, if you get really lucky, well, you have to line it up right, but you also just have to get lucky with enemy RNG and dash through that hallway without hitting anything you've stepped on. The God Pixel, I believe is what they call it. I'm sorry there's no hat. I'm pretty sure there's ways you can model hats in VRoid Studio, which is what I used, but again, there's no built-in accessories, so if you want to get creative and give your avatar stuff, you either use hair and get creative with the meshes and textures like I did for my scarf and glasses, or you make some stuff in Unity. I think you have to import your model into Unity and then apply stuff there. Hey, Avenge! Yeah, surprise. VTub. I hope I'm not putting everyone off too greatly with this. When I first played this, how long did this dungeon take me? Oh gosh, I can't remember because I first played this years ago when I was very small. I know I found blind is a difficult fight though. But I think even... Stupid ponies. Even... I knew it was coming, I still walked into it. Even now, I think blind is a difficult fight. I have heard that blind is always on a set pattern. So if you know the pattern, but you also have to sort of lock him into that RNG. If you know the pattern and do it correctly, then he'll always be predictable in his attacks, which, if you're not familiar with the boss, he's basically Toho. But I've never really done that before. Would I stream a Link Between Worlds if I had the means to? Oh, you better believe it. So, apparently, we have a beefier desktop computer sitting here, unutilized, because my dad just, well, there's something to do with software licenses. Anyway, I'm not using it, even though it's far more powerful, has a much better, like, graphics and sound card. So I'm hoping to maybe swap to that before Ghost Trick, and hopefully that runs smoother than Bowser's Inside Story, and then maybe I can figure out a way to get a Link Between Worlds to work. Oh, hello, Lyra. Welcome. Oh, thank you very much. You saved my life. Please take me outside. You're just an old fuddy-duddy who is all about the game and streams Let's Plays ignore you. No, I'm not. I don't want to ignore you. I hate face cams. Nothing against the people who use them. I find them really... Oh, I need the hammer. I find them really awkward. I don't like seeing someone's face when they play. Oh, I got the Titan's Mitt. No, I could lift the heaviest stones that were once impossible to budge. Hooray. But yeah, I find face cam just weird and distracting and kind of invasive. I don't like seeing someone's face. But, so, like, I don't even really watch VTubers often unless they're doing something, like, I don't like the avatars with anything story or dialogue. But if it's, you know, goofy platformer, action game, or whatever. If it'd help if I stepped on the switch, good. Face cams make sense for games that rely on reactions like horror games. I'm just reading the chat while I kill some skeletons. But it's weird how they've become the norm for all games. Yeah, I mean, like, props to streamers that can do it, but like, the ones that use face cams, like, you gotta set up your lighting and everything, and you probably have to do makeup, and I say that regardless of gender. Like, if you're on camera with the light on you, you probably need to do makeup so you don't look shiny. And, you know, you gotta be presentable, and... What? Too bright! Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. I have 2 fairies, it's fine. Please, please. You don't need this many lasers. You don't need this many lasers. I'm gonna have to burn a fairy, aren't I? Good. Come on. Oh, I think he just needs like one more. Oh, I didn't have to burn a fairy. Yee! You didn't know I had an avatar, but it's heckin' cute. Oh, thank you. I actually made it over the weekend. This twist blew your mind as a kid? Man, I wish I could remember how I felt seeing it, but my first experience was seeing my dad play. Demonic can be cute to some people, so sure. Morri, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. As the wise men sealed the way to the Dark World, the Knights of Hyrule defended them from the attacks of evil monsters. I heard that the Knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You are perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of the Knights. It is ironic that the last one in the line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Surely you can destroy Ganon. Do you understand? I do, but let me do something that might make you feel better. So I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Look at. Okay. Wait. Help if I move the window here. Closer. Closer. Okay. No, I don't want you to look at the mouse. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Does that make you feel better? I'm not looking directly at you. Hello, Cat. Welcome. I do understand. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Now you can see the weird clipping in the scarf, but what they did with Blind and Thieves Town and A Link Between Worlds blew your mind. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I don't want to spoil it because I do want to stream A Link Between Worlds at some point. Have I poked around Kakariko yet? In the Dark World? Not really. These poor emaciated chickens. Do some people here enjoy face cams? I mean, I'm not doing it ever. Not under any means. I am too tired looking for that. And I hate having my picture taken. And also, I cannot be captured on film. But, I know some people really enjoy them and they enjoy the reactions, but I just can't do it. I get secondhand embarrassment really bad. You abuse yours a lot in Discord voice chats. Oh, you are a brave soul, Pandora. I can't do the camera. Oh, it's not here yet. Oh, I know what I gotta do. You have a very intimidating stare. What's the secret? How do I look intimidating for research purposes? I gotta know. I am not good at looking intimidating. I'm sure as many of you can surmise. Hello!
Ribbit, your body did not change. You are not just an ordinary gal, are you? I used to live in Kakariko Town. I wonder what my partner was doing there without me. Ribbit, I have a request of you. Please take me to my partner. Please, Ribbit, please.
I just have a frog now. Well, it's like what I drew in Chicory when they asked me to draw love. I drew a frog. This is what love is. I'd say we're on a date, but no. To at least buy me flowers first. Oh, I meant avenge. Sorry, did I say Andorra when I meant being brave? I'm sorry. I know what I mean, but my brain sees the A name, and just words get jumbled. Neutral expression looking directly in the camera. Okay.
Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy now. Drop by here again. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly.
Thanks. I don't like the way you're staring at your...
Thank you. Thank you.
See, this is what Avenge must do on camera, is just stare directly ahead. I haven't loaded Discord in a long time, and maybe I should do that. Cool baguette! Delicious. I want it, but I cannot have. It's too hot.
Hey you, welcome. Ask us to do anything. Please temper my sword. I'll give you a big discount.
10 rupees! I'm not made of money. Just ignore my wallet up there in the corner.
Tempered, eh? Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright, no problem. We'll have to keep your sword for a while.
I can poke. Go through the whole game punching, I wish. You're neutral to face cams that you would never use it either. Oh, there's a box. Because the key is locked inside this chest, you can never open it. Just take it with you. Okay. I don't know why that would be a rational reaction. Swordless run, poke face. Right, hang on. There you go. Sit. Stay. Good boy.
Your sword is tempered up. Now hold it.
Great, your sword is stronger. You can feel the sheer power flowing through your body. You're out of touch. Don't know what these chillins like with their pogs. Did anybody here own pogs? I don't mean the Twitch emote. I mean those little circular cardboard discs. Oh, right. Whoosh. Hi.
Hey! Blast you for waking me from my deep, dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, miss. But now I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Is that okay with you, miss? I laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations! Now, do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See you.
What a nice bat. I remember I used to think that the bat actually did curse you, and now like you're using double the magic power when I was very little. Because, you know, I'm still learning my words and their meanings. That was a good place to put the portal. But no, my magic consumption is halved. It's gone! No, I hope it's back in the house. Okay, there we go. Somebody has returned my chest through worlds and everything. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take this chest to where it needs to go. Then, let's see. I should get the cape while I'm thinking about it. And then, I can't remember if I can go off a cliff at this following me. Can I? Okay, it jumps. You don't think you ever actually had any pogs. You think they were already on their way out when you were a kid. You have never seen a pog. You don't know if you ever saw a pog in real life, which is weird since you're in the same age as people who go nuts about them. Do people, like, still collect them in any way, shape, or form? Does somebody have this pog collection that they're clinging dearly to? I forgot there were metal pogs. They were popular back when you were a kid. Metal ones were so good. What are Tazos? When you say Tazo, I think of the coffee shop I work at used to carry Tazo as in the brand of tea. Not any longer, but I'm sure that's not what you mean. Whoa. Like Spanish? Pogs, but in Spanish? Stop. Hello.
I heard that you know I used to be a thief, right? Well, I'll open a chest for you. But yeah, keep it a secret from everyone else. Would you please promise? Tell it to everyone. Okay, if that's the way you want it, I hope you drag that chest around forever.
Marry it. No one called them pogs, you called them Tazos. Whoa, excuse you. It's a good thing that just like phasing into another dimension right in front of this guy made him forget that he's mad at us. Promise not to tell, even though, I mean, all of you here are seeing this. You know his crimes. Whoa. This is a magic bottle. Oh yeah, that's just the description. How does Link know the key is locked inside the chest? That is a question for the ages. Ow, heck. Whatever. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna get the cape. Stop. And I'm gonna go to Skull Woods. Actually, what I should do... Hang on, let me go back here. Yeah, we won't tell. All that for a bottle. I wonder why somebody locked a bottle in a chest. But then bottles seem like hot commodities in the Zelda universe, considering they're hard to get a hold of. Let's get some magic with all this money I have.
Thank you. This is the medicine of life and magic. You can recover both.
I wish I could give this fellow a generous tip, since I have all of this money. You rarely ever use potions in Zelda games. I think they're good for this one. I know I found, like, in Ocarina of Time, red potions in particular. Actually, no, I think, is this the closest? Yes, stay here. Red potions felt very redundant because in Ocarina of Time, fairies restore all of your life. Whereas in this game, fairies only restore 7 hearts. So it's like, why bother fiddling with a red potion when it's just more efficient to die and use a fairy? Can you stop, please? Oh, it's full of bees! I wish I had a bottle. A free bottle to catch one. I do have a free bottle. I forgot. I already got the one from the guy under the bridge. That's fine. It's not the golden bee, so it's not important. Whatever. You know, I need to be in the dark world for this. Okay, I should actually fly to Kakariko. To be fair, where else besides the monster-filled desert can people get the sand needed to make glass? You know what? You're absolutely right. Oh yeah, I was thinking, I wonder if anybody has like this big collection of Pogs somewhere that they're saving in hopes that someday they're going to be extremely valuable collector's items. Like, do any of you remember Beanie Babies? Back in the day, I remember when they came out, and Beanie Babies were huge. And I remember there's a really big resale market for them, and reading about people like buying swaths of Beanie Babies in hopes of paying for their child's college and all that. I think there were like booklets you could get that talked about the projected value for different Beanie Babies, and I think they threatened to like discontinue the line a few times. I seem to recall there was like a bear named The End, which is a really metal name for a teddy bear. I don't have to be in here, but I want to talk to the squid. Hello.
Hey, I'll tell you a profitable story if you pay me 20 rupees. How about it? I don't want to hear it. I see. I'm not interested in talking to people who don't have rupees. Wait, you know, I'm not broke. You take that back. Take my money. Thank you. To tell you the truth, I found incredible beauty inside the pyramid, but someone sealed the door. You can't do anything with a standard bomb, they say. Well, not with that attitude. Grind down quartz. Sand is made with silica, which is one of the most common materials on Earth. This ain't Oath, it's Hyrule. It's totally different. You liked your Beanie Babies, but not because they were sure to increase in value. I had a couple. I also had a couple, I guess they were knockoff Beanie Babies in the sense that they were stuffed beanbag toys, clearly trying to capitalize on the craze. But they didn't have that tie tag. And that's what people needed. There was a catalog thing in your house growing up that was like a Beanie Baby buyer's guide. Yeah, that's it. That was the booklet I was thinking of. And it listed all the rare ones that were circulating and stuff. There's actually a whole box of them in your apartment that belongs to your roommate. Oh, wait. I don't need to be in the dark world for the thing, but I did need to be in the dark world for that, so that's fine. That was not a waste. I feel very distractible today. My not Thai branded one is probably worth just as much as a real one. Unfortunately, I think a lot of them my parents put into storage, and then the stuff in that storage unit got sold. This is the magic cape. You are invisible when you wear it. Watch your magic meter. Yeah. Does anyone ever bother to use the Cane of Samaria, which I haven't picked up yet? I could get it right now while I'm thinking about it. Actually, no, let's not do that, because I think it would be more beneficial to go fight the boss in Skullwoods first. Actually, no, I should travel to Kakariko and not waste my healing items or anything. In fact, I don't even need the Cane of Samaria. Whatever. I'm not going for 100% completion. You had only one of the Beanie Babies you have only one of the Beanie Babies you had as a kid, Lizzie. I think... Did I have Lizzie too? That sounds really familiar. What else did I had? I had a little fox. That was a non-Thai branded Beanie Baby. I had a bee, which also was not Thai branded. I know I did have a couple actual Thai Beanie Babies, but I don't remember what they were, and it's bugging me. Cane of Burna is cheaper than the cape, so if you ever needed one of those, you'd use it. Oh. I seem to recall that the downside to using the Cane of Burna is that the, I guess, magical force field around you does contact damage to enemies, which isn't necessarily great.
because it'd be better for you to hit them with your sword, because the contact damage from the Cane of Byrna's force field, there you are, only does, like, baby sword worth damage. So I'd much rather be hitting stuff with my tempered sword than only doing the equivalent damage of basically the plastic knife that your uncle gives you at the beginning. Do you mind? You got the big key, woohoo. You got to see the Warring Triad in 14. Oh, really? I didn't know 14 had featured the Warring Triad. I'm always really happy to see older Final Fantasies represented, like the, I don't remember the Crystal Tower Alliance Raid series, is all based around Final Fantasy III, which was cool. You know, it's nice to see the old ones represented. I could be like, oh, I played that one. I understand these references. Oh, it's post Heaven's Word. Okay, I haven't played in a while. My PC gaming time has been... No. My PC gaming time has been a lot of either Katamari or Code Vein. Actually, speaking of Katamari, so I've gotten all the cousins and all the presents in reroll, or not reroll, I got the fire rod. This rod commands the red fire, but watch your magic meter. I got everything in We Love Katamari. I wish I had shown off the extended credits on stream, but like I totally forgot that the king will catch you. I don't need that. That's not helpful to me. So what I showed on camera, I kind of ruined, but if you do more of the ending properly, you get more music, and the ending changes a little bit. You've been post Heavensward for like a week or two. Wow. Are you still maining Ninja? We're not ready for the blue fire. Yeah, give him a few more years. When did Ocarina of Time come out? I was trying to think of it the other day. 97? The Fire Rod always reminds me of playing Four Swords Adventures with my brother, and how... so if you've never played it, instead of you having a fixed inventory, you pick up individual items in each stage, and then you have that item for the duration of the stage, but you lose it afterwards. And whenever there were multiple items available and one of them was the fire rod, my brother would always make a beeline for the fire rod and deny me the opportunity and use it to set me on fire constantly, which doesn't do damage to other links, but I mean, it slows you down, it wastes time. There we go. And if your link is on fire, you can run into other links and set them on fire. And then you can't transition screens while you're on fire either. My brother would also set the grass on fire. The grass is flammable in Four Swords Adventures, and it's flammable in the sense that if you light one portion of the grass on fire, like the whole patch will erupt into flames, and then set your links on fire, and then... Please, can we move on to the next screen now? It's been 30 years. Hello, Right Fam! Surprise! I think it was wigging people out more because I was facing the camera, but I've manipulated this avatar so I'm not staring directly in your soul anymore. Again, please forgive me this indulgence, folks. I really wanted to try streaming with an avatar. So, thank you for your patience. And now I don't remember my train of thought. I don't think it was interesting. Alright. I was gonna go in full hearts, but no. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't want to use all my magic here. The fire rod's nice to use on the boss, but... Boy, in Ocarina of Time, you can kill a wall master and it stays dead. But here they keep coming back. Boy, back in my day, wall masters did not stay dead, and fairies only restored 7 hearts, and we liked it that way. Well, maybe. I don't know, I think your mileage may vary on that one. I'm a rabbit now. I think the rabbit should be able to fight back. I got claws. I got buck teeth. I'm sure I could do some damage with that. You like the avatar now that it's not staring daggers at you? It's a process. There's gonna be some foibles. Apparently that wall master can grab you if you jump into the pit as it's falling down. Good. Good. So this boss fight is bugged, pun not entirely intended. But if Mothula here gets knocked into the spikes, it won't take any damage. So if you see me hit it and it doesn't flash, I did not actually successfully register a hit. Annoying. No. This is also very Toho, isn't it? Come on. There we go. That's an annoying moth. Pretend you're singing the Mothra song. How does that go? Masuraya, Masuraya. Hooray. I should put the smug face away, but it makes me laugh. Okay. That's it. Masuraya. Oh, right. She's talking. Morri, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who began the great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule, who protected the royalty of Hylia, can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Ding. Okay. Okay, now where am I going? I guess I should leave the Dark World. Unrelated, but you keep thinking about this question you saw on Twitter yesterday of like, what's the first game you fell in love with or that stuck with you? Not the first one you played, but the one that made you a gamer. Oh. That's a good question. I feel like for me, if I really had to pick, maybe Super Mario World. Because that was the first game, I think, that I really owned, me personally. Why am I just wandering into Kakariko? I should figure out where I'm going next. It's Ice Palace. No, wait, no, not Ice Palace. Not Ice Palace. Because the Ice Palace sucks if you do it the quote-unquote correct way. But if you, well, it's not really sequence breaking. If you do the next dungeon numerically, which is Misery Mire here, you can get an item that makes the Ice Palace exponentially less tedious. I'll be honest, I have not completed the Ice Palace properly in a long time. You had to think on that one too. You had so many you did like a lot, but you guys fell in love with would be Final Fantasy IX. Oh, that was a great one. That's actually my first Final Fantasy, I believe, was 9. So I have a lot of fondness for that one. I don't remember, Joe, did you wind up beating it? Rewind disabled. What kind of maiden wisdom is this? Oh, did that pop up? That's because I have to type in commands if I want to change the expression of my avatar. So it might be, I don't know if it's the R key. I'm glad the rewind is not enabled because I would have been very confused. Yeah. You can't wait to get back into 14. Been on a break lately for financial reasons, but you're missing it hardcore lately. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason I've also paused my subscription. Both that and, again, focusing a lot of my time on playing Code Vein. Good old anime Dark Souls, which still makes me laugh. Oh, did I get... Didn't freaking get the Ether Medallion. I'm a ding-dong. I hope I don't clip into something while I'm teleporting. Good enough. Yeah, it's funny, as I was going to Misery Mire, I was thinking, am I forgetting something important? And I thought, oh, maybe it's just the Cane of Burna. Ether Medallion up here. You dare me to do the Ice Palace without the Cane of Samaria? Do you want that? I could get the Cane of Samaria and then not use it, but I don't remember the route. I mean, I do, like, it's in there, it's buried in my brain somewhere. But for those unaware, if you don't have the Cane of Samaria, you have to do some looping around the dungeon in order to get to a specific spot while a crystal switch is in a specific position so you can push a block to a lower floor. What's your primary character in 14, Lyra? I don't remember, it's been so long since I've seen you talk about it. So what server are you on? I am on Excalibur. Final Fantasy 1 was your first. I didn't know that. Do you find, is it hard to go back to the original, you think, after playing later Final Fantasies, after all the quality of life stuff? Also, if you have photosensitive epilepsy, or just have sensitivity to flashing lights, maybe avert your eyes for a sec. This is a little flashy. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. Whoosh. There we go. Okay, you're good. You can look. This is the Ether Medallion. Its magic controls the upper atmosphere and polar wind. Watch your magic meter. Good for knocking people out, too, so I've heard. Oh, you did beat it. Okay, that's right. I think you made a plurk about it. Now I'm thinking about it. Midgar's Armor. Okay. It's harder to play once post 7. Really? You think because they've strayed so far from their roots? Because I could see that. I mean, I know the reception to, Stop. Okay. Okay. Actually, I can't open Turtle Rock yet, but I can get the heart piece over here. Let's do that. What are these guys called? Dead Rocks? I hate dead rocks. They just get in the way. 7 was your first one. You remember renting it from Blockbuster when you were 10. Which is a very old-fashioned sentence. Yeah, gosh. Remember Blockbuster? I don't have Quake on me, right? No, I don't. That's where I first played Sonic Adventure, was a demo kiosk in Blockbuster. Your primary character is a Seeker of the Sun, Mikote. Her name is Atera Yoon? How do you pronounce that? I don't wanna donk up anybody's name, whether an actual person or their character. Names are important. Jobs/classes is what you love about Final Fantasy. I agree with that. Not that I've played like 5 or anything, but I know I liked 3 for that facet of it. And it makes me think of Etrian Odyssey in the sense that you can customize your party. This is deliberate, this is deliberate, this is deliberate. There we go. Oh, I got it right, yay! Samurai, the only other melee DPS class that outdamages you. Oh yeah, that was... even though Pugilist was the class I started out with, and then I wound up maining White Mage, I had a lot of fun with Samurai for whenever I needed to bust out DPS for some reason. It feels good. It's powerful. Although I've heard people say it doesn't synergize well in a party. It's a very selfish class because its skills are all about buffing yourself versus buffing your teammates. Yee. Blockbuster was how you tried out games you were curious about but honestly couldn't see yourself buying. Yeah, I miss renting games for that reason. Like, there's a lot of games that I would love to try out, but it's just the investment. And there's the fear of, you know, what if I don't like it? And on one hand, I'm glad that games are more easily accessible these days through stuff like... Oh, that's Garbo. I forgot what was in here. Through things like Steam and whatnot. But at the same time, I think it gets harder to filter out the chaff. That's why Ninja's the best. Everyone loves the 5% bonus damage. I mean, you're not wrong. I know you're saying that maybe to be cheeky, but no. I mean, people love buffs. People love their buffs. You rented just about the entire N64 library from Blockbuster as a kid. Whoa. See, and I was stubborn, and I tended to stick with games that felt or seemed familiar. Or just, you know, I don't know what my criteria was. I played a lot of, like, platformers and, gosh, what's some obscure stuff that I rented? Does anybody remember Iggy's Wrecking Balls? I think B-A-L-L-Z. Man, that's all that's in this cave. Again, I've played too much rando, and now I don't remember what is actually in the vanilla chests. So now I'm just eternally confused. I don't think there's anything I need in Paradox Cave here, but I'm gonna go into Paradox Cave anyway. Why is it called Paradox Cave? Well, see here, this is the lower entrance. Oh, you remember Iggy's Wrecking Balls. So this is the lower entrance. But you fall down. And now I'm here. Which is, I'll step outside the cave in a mo. But this isn't a higher point in the mountain, hence Paradox Cave. There you go, some pointless lingo. Oh, 10 arrows. Oh, good. I can gouge my eyes out. You've been writing stories about her to still kind of explore the world while starting your own break. You've written a few where you were playing too. You have a folder in your computer called the Ateriun Cinematic Universe. That's so good. This is all money. I'm gonna leave this out of spite? I don't know. Do you all take psychic damage because I'm leaving chests unopened? I know for a fact it's just red rupees in all of them. But what if the last one has a heart container? What then? No, they're all red rupees. Anyway, yeah, so that's the upper portion of the cave on the outside, but the lower portion inside. Did anybody else play Glover? I don't know if Glover's that obscure, but I remember renting Glover. I don't remember if I liked it or not. You own Glover. Was it any good? I can't remember. I think my standards were lower back in the day. Let's see. There's also, I remember I didn't like it very much, was Tonic Trouble. I want to say the main character's name is Ed. Don't ask me why you remember that. But he's built like Rayman, so disconnected limbs. I think it was also like a Ubisoft game. Your headcanon is that your character is sick of everyone's, let's say, BS, and has a fatal weakness to cutscenes. Oh, me too. Like, I haven't written anything with my character, Moriarty, but I do tend to imagine what she'd be doing during cutscenes, and a lot of it is just making faces. I like to think in game worlds I am much ruder than I would be in real life. Glover is not a good game, you're sorry to say. You take psychic damage from taking rupees when my wallet is full. Okay, well then that's better. I'm just leaving the chest for someone else to come along. It's kind of like, with doing the laundry and finding a 20 in your pocket. Man, Wizrubs used to be so cute. Like, look at this little black mage design. And then, what was it, Majora's Mask, where they were like creepy old men dancing around. Do I need to go in here to start off? I don't think so. I need to actually go across here, I think. Good. Very good. You liked it as a kid, but it was also needlessly difficult and you had to cheat to beat it. Tonic Trouble? I don't need to be in here, do I? I always get a little turned around in this dungeon. No, I don't need to be in here. I need to be further south. Hang on. Every one of your friends had Glover, and you so wanted to play it, but none of them wanted to. Oh, okay, I do need to go to the right to get a key? Yeah, because there's a... Okay. I remember now. No. Come on, that's not fair. Jeez. Just get in my way. Wind Waker made them toucans. You know what? I completely forgot about Wind Waker Wiz Robes, even though I was streaming, or rather playing Wind Waker music before the stream. I really like the Wind Waker design for a lot of things. Like, I thought the fairies in Wind Waker were cool. Especially the, the Great Fairy that was kind of like a creepy clockwork doll. That was cool. Wind Waker Rando Wen someday. Oh, okay, you know what? No, I do, I think. Yeah, okay, this is... No, I have to go back around. You thought the Wind Waker Redeads were scarier than the Ocarina of Time ones. I don't like the design of the Wind Waker Redeads. I think they look kind of grotesque. Scarier, though? I don't know. I think Ocarina of Time's Redeads were scarier for me, just because of the more visceral reaction you have when you go to Hyrule Castletown. And, okay, is there not... I have to find a crystal switch somewhere. Is there one this way? No. Anyway, yeah, when you first get to Hyrule Castletown as an adult in Ocarina of Time, and you just see what it's become. Can I not? Yeah, because this is blocked by a crystal switch up here. Where the heck am I going for the key? Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez, I'm forgetting where I'm going now. But yeah, going there and then having them screech at you is really alarming. Oh, over here. Pfft. Good. Good. I'm just gonna blame me focusing on chat, which is not entirely true, but a little true. Have you tried, or has anyone here tried Wind Waker Rando? I'm a little curious as to how it works. I've seen a bit of it streamed. I don't think I need to go in there. Oh, let's go in here anyway, whatever. I just saw a bit of it streamed once, and I saw that they could change the player character model from Link to Tingle, which is great. I know the whole stereotype of Americans hate Tingle, but honestly, they should put Tingle in more games. Like, he's terrifying, but I think he's funny for that reason. Gosh, remember when they made Tingle, like, some weird slave driver in, Wind Waker? Where he's essentially holding... What's the last brother, air quotes, brother's name? David Jr.? He's holding him hostage? Actually, can I go south from here? Yeah, I can burn a key, that's fine. David Jr., you felt bad for him. No, did he always look like Tingle? Was he always reminiscent of Tingle? Or did they not only dress him like Tingle, but somehow, like, surgically... Oh, I don't need to go in here. Surgically alter his face so he looks more Tingle-esque. Consider that. Okay, I know where I'm going now. I need to go south from here. Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna scroll up the chat for a sec, because I'm missing some interesting discussion. Oh, the mouse is following me. Sorry. You thought the Wind Waker readed... What was I reading? Oh, that's right. Oddworlds. The other games you remember being obsessed with was Oddworld. You remember seeing an ad for Abe's Odyssey in the Sci-Fi Channel like 10 at night when you were 9. So you rented it and you got hooked, but it was so difficult from your skill level at the time. Okay, hang on. Let me back to Zelda. Okay, and I'm no longer staring into your soul. We're okay. We're good now. Let's go here. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, no, that's the map. Oh, hang on. Sorry, the chat is paused now. I'm gonna look weirdly at you for a second. I just wanted to read about Oddworld. I've never played it, but it's one of those games I've kind of been intrigued by, just hearing about it in passing. But yeah, I've heard it's really difficult, especially if you're going for 100% completion, because it's just basically one big escort mission. Oh, I'm here now. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting, like, distracted and turned around. I never waste this much time in this dungeon. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. Okay, the crystal switch is down. I can go up here now. Good, good, good. What does Tingle even look like in regular, degular clothes? Oh, So I know you get to see regular degular Tingle in, why do these guys do so much damage? Look at that. Look at that. These little slug fellas. The heck is that? So I know at the beginning of the Tingle DS game, the second Tingle DS game, so there was Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, which is one of them. I think this is just the map, but I'm gonna get it anyway. Is it, or is it a big key? No, it's the map. Do I want to go in this door? No, I do not want to go in that door. Heck. I'm wasting keys. But yeah, so there's 2 Tingle DS games, and in the second one, which is Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love, which was finally fan-translated a few years ago if you ever want to check it out, you do get to see Tingle dressed as a regular, degular person at the beginning, and it's just as awful as you're imagining. You just noticed the cowlick. Oh yeah, I had to give myself an ahoge. That's the law. Okay, this leads up here. I'm sorry, I'm getting frustratingly turned around, I know. I know I am so distracted today. Probably missing like a key somewhere that I never usually get. Not in here, I think, because this just leads to where the big... Yeah, you need the big key to open the door here. Do I have to open the... Nope, that's not what I want. What am I missing? Yeah, I think I burned a key where I wasn't supposed to burn a key. Have I not gotten that chest there? Huh. That might be faster if I just take this teleporter. Oh. Oh, that's right. That's the end point. The only time you didn't like Tingle's inclusion in a game was Hyrule Warriors, due to him being arguably one of the worst characters to play as. I think that's appropriate for Tingle. Like, hang on, I'm just gonna double check the map. So this room... Okay, okay. So I need to approach from just south of here. Tingle is like challenge mode, which I think is appropriate. Like, not even Tingle wants you to be Tingle. I never owned Hyrule Warriors, but you know what? That feels like it would be a fun game to rent. I want to play as Ravio. Wait, how would renting games even work now in this day and age? This day and age of DLC. Can I get over there from... Wait a minute, can I push that block that I've been walking past? I think I can. I had it in my head it was immovable, but maybe it's not. Yeah, how would DLC even work in this Gamefly? I've heard of Gamefly, but can you... I could not tell you off the top of my... Is it like a game rental service? 'Cause I don't remember. Stop doing so much damage. Really have to wait for that bomb to explode? Okay. Game devs always hated rentals. Yeah, I can't move this block. That's why I've been wasting time. Good. I had in my head that one was immovable, or like one of the blocks you can only approach from the south, but no. I'm just a ding-dong today. Okay. That's the door that I need to open now. And I can approach that from over yonder. Okay. Man, what is my problem today? Hang on, not that door. That's not the one I need to open. I need... Okay. You open one wrong door, and then, like, your bad decision just spirals out of control. Like a Katamari, really. You usually rent games from your local library? You can do that? I don't know if my library has any games to rent. I mean, I haven't gotten to go there in a long time. I used to live closer to one. There we go. That's the key door that I need. Okay, nightmare is over. Criminy. I need to go up here. Full magic refill. Take that. You are having a debate with someone. To my knowledge, are there more... Or to your knowledge, are there more doors than keys in this dungeon? I don't recall. I don't think so, but a lot of the Oh, hey. A lot of the doors here are unnecessary. Hang on, I'm just gonna leave and come back so I reset the position. Or rather, a lot of the keys here are unnecessary, so I got distracted and opened stuff that I didn't have to, and I wound up greatly extending the length of time I have to spend in this dungeon. There's a little time-saving glitch for you. Okay. There we go. Normally the fire will not go through those blocks, but if you fire the fire rod as you're pushing the block, then you can circumvent that, so you don't have to worry about pushing all the blocks out of the way while you're being harassed by cute little black mages. There we go. It was okay, but it was annoying how often they would send you random games in your queue. Like, what? They would just mail you games? Can they do that? Gamefly, I mean. Like, do you get charged for being mailed a game? I hope not. Especially if you don't ask for it. The bigger ones tend to have them. Dang, I gotta investigate. Because, yeah, I don't recall my local library having games. Just, you know, they had books and movies, but yeah, since I don't live closer to one anymore, that puts a bit of a kibosh on that. I used to live within walking distance of one, like 15 minutes or so. Oh, you pay for the subscription and they send you games for free, I see. Oh my gosh, I didn't get the Cane of Samaria. I'm too busy yammering. I'm so sorry, everybody. I wanted to have a good stream, but now this is happening. I'm so sad. It was how Netflix had DVD rentals via mail. Yeah, I remember that. I never did it. Then if you remember those, like, kiosks they would have in, no, it wasn't Netflix. It was, like, what? Redbox or something? Like, in grocery stores? These kiosks where you could rent movies. I never used them, but they used to be ubiquitous, and now nothing. I always kind of wondered how the security works on those. Like, what's the guarantee that you're going to return the movie? They still exist? Oh. Well, what's the guarantee you're going to return the movie? They are very real. Redbox cryptid. Okay. Okay. It's just going to be one of those days, isn't it? You often see them outside of stores like Walgreens. We don't have Walgreens here. Maybe that's why. Forbidden Walgreens. The last time I saw one, it was in a Safeway. You got the Cane of Samaria. It will be very helpful if you make proper use of it. What a mysterious cane. Yeah, that tells me nothing. I mean, I know what it does. But if you were playing this game for the first time, I mean, what do you think it would do? I guess you just have to use it and find out. Gamefly was like, with Netflix, you would just get the movie in your queue of movies, but with Gamefly, it was like just whatever the next game to be available in your queue was. Oh. It seems like it would be easy to get overwhelmed if they kept doing that. Why am I going this way? I don't know. You know what? That's fine. I'm not here to pay attention. I'm here to read the chat. It'd get annoying with how you didn't know what games you get in Gamefly. Do they ever, like, they won't send you a game until you've returned the one you had previously, so you don't just wind up with, like, 30 games to ship back? Oh, they have your credit card info. Okay, oh, that's how they do it. If they just charge you for the movie, like, do you get penalized? To the point where, like, it would have been better just to buy the movie yourself and not steal it from the Walgreens cryptid? My goodness, thank you for your patience, all. Ow. Suffering is well-deserved. Okay, you'd have to, pardon me, return it before they send you a new one. Okay, that's sensible. Skellington. I'm gonna get rid of this anti-fairy. Yeah, this reminds me of a little, I don't know if it's an Easter egg, but a little something you can do in Kakariko Village. I'll try and show it off after this dungeon. Good. So does GameFly, like, let you rent more recent titles? Please don't tell me I need to go back upstairs to hit the... There's a crystal switch down here somewhere, isn't there? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Okay. It's like I can't be that forgetful. My performance in Misery Mire, I have to turn to my gamer card. That's fair. I'm sorry I'm so distracted today. You know, I think that's why I do the more action-oriented games on Tuesdays these days, instead of the more story-based ones, which would require a little more focus on my part, and we all know that I have none of that. I feel like I need to hit this. Don't worry, I promise the next dungeon will be better. I'll focus. I was gonna try and, like, damage boost against the wall. Not damage boost, like, bonk off the wall. Anyway, whatever. Eyeballs. Actually, what am I doing? This is slow. The efficient way to do this is to stand in here with the cape, and then just do this. Pew. Okay, there we go. And then just shoot this eyeball full of arrows. Does this boss make anybody uncomfortable, I wonder? There we go. I have actually played Everhood. I didn't do it on stream, though. Because I did a little research, and I tried a bit of it out myself, and I realized it wouldn't be a good stream game, because, I mean, if you see me distracted now where I'm half reading the chat, and half trying to pay attention to the game, I wouldn't be able to read the chat most at all for big parts of Everhood. You never thought of using the cape? Oh, crap. Morri, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. I mean, it took you long enough, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Whatever. Ganon captured us because he couldn't break the seal of the wise one with his power alone. And then, using the wizard Aghanim as his pawn, he drew us to the Dark World. After cracking the seal with our powers, he sealed us inside of these crystals. He then gave us to his loyal monsters. But Ganon didn't plan on your getting this far. I mean, me either, to be completely honest. What the heck was that? Now, Princess Zelda is waiting for you inside of Turtle Rock. Please hurry. Is she? She can wait. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Sorry, I bonked the mic. I'm sorry, Avenge. I know when I played it, I also thought Avenge is going to be really disappointed if I don't stream Everhood, but the other thing is I think it would be a bitrate killer with... that was a great place to spawn. Here? Here good? Okay, we good. Actually, I wonder... I don't know if it's available yet. Let's find out. Yes, I have tried the randomizer. I've played a lot of the randomizer. I've also seen a lot of rando races. What is the best place to do this from? I think Kakariko Village. The Zelda series obsession with eyeballs has deep roots. Yeah, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Majora's Mask 3D. Oh, it goes far back. You love boss designs in older games like this. So what should this boss be? I don't know, a bunch of eyeballs? Perfect. Beautiful cut print. Okay, I need to go south. You would like to see a Link to the Past Super Metroid rando run. I think that would be fun to do at some points, but I've only played Super Metroid once. And I don't remember where stuff is. And I don't believe I would be able to play the rando very efficiently because I would be struggling with the logic in Super Metroid. Like, I know the logic in Link to the Past rando well. But I can't remember, like, what you need to open what doors in Super Metroid. Okay, let's see if it's available since I beat Misery Mire. I'm not sure. Not sure if I have to beat Ice Palace first. Can't remember. Not yet. Okay. Normally it appears after you beat the 6th dungeon, which is Misery Mire. but I did it out of order, so I guess it's not really the 6th dungeon anymore. Have I tried Pokemon Unite? Not yet. I think Theta here has. But I haven't given it a go. What do you think of it, if you've tried it out? I have never played a MOBA before, so I'm a little curious. I feel like, well, probably a lot of the people playing are kids. And then, I mean, I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I just mean as a statement of fact. Probably a lot of people playing it are kids, and then the other half of people playing it, actually, let's say like 40% of it are people who get like way too serious about MOBAs and will get really angry at their teammates for not performing optimally. And then maybe like the other 10% are people around our age just having a good time because Pokemon fun. I have not done a Pokemon randomizer, in fact, but that sounds like a really fun stream experiment. I know there was also talk of a Pokemon Nuzlocke at some point. I could do a Nuzlocke randomizer. I assume there's like ROM hacks out there. I know there's one for Emerald out there because I've seen video footage of somebody playing the Emerald's ROM hack randomizer, where it's just showing him about to fight like this Pokemon breeder that's in one of the beginning routes of the game. Oh, I don't need that. And I think he says like, I'm about to end this kid's whole career, and then she sends out Groudon. It's far from a real MOBA experience. Okay, that's good to know, honestly, because I don't want to deal with the stress of knowing that my teammates are getting infuriated at me because I'm not playing optimally all the time, forever. Emerald Kaizo, is that what that is? Can I throw the bomb from this side? Nope. That is just gonna hit me in the face. There we go. You don't play MOBAs a lot, so you're still kind of learning but enjoying it. Oh, what Pokemon do you main? Because I know I've seen some of that going around on Twitter, like people saying what Pokemon they main. I don't know if they really play that differently from one another. I mean, probably, but then I don't know how simplified things have been made for the MOBA. Roommate's been making fun of you because it's the avatar dress-up function, or that's been sold you on playing Unite. See, I didn't know that. I want to try it now. It's silly, but one of the things I enjoyed about Pokemon Battle Revolution on the Wii was the fact that you could dress up your avatar. This is what I needed on. I was thinking, so there's a little speedrunning trick you can do here where you can do a bomb jump across those orange tiles while they're up, and that saves you some additional rigmarole in the dungeon, and it lets you skip stuff without the Cane of Samaria. But you have to be in the right pixel to do it, and I haven't practiced it at all, so I don't think I can pull it off. I don't think you want to see me fall into a hole for 5 minutes. Emerald Kaizo was not a game for non-hardcore fans. But I consider myself a hardcore Pokemon player? Probably not. I mean, I've been playing Pokemon for many years. I know all the ins and outs of the meta, but I've never bothered to actually train a team that would be appropriate for competitive battling. Like worrying about IVs on my Pokemon and then EV training them. That just sounds like way too much hassle for my liking. And you know, it's the silliest thing, but I always feel really bad for Pokemon when people chain breed them to get better stats. Because I keep thinking, what about all these unwanted Pokemon children? Please remember to spay and neuter your Pikachus. Thank you. Bomb jumping sucks. You hate it. I mean, I think the tricky part about it is that it's hard to practice. Well, I guess you could use save states on an emulator, but it's just hard to practice without pain and suffering. And you gotta get that lineup just right. Oh. Go. Ice physics, ice physics. Each Pokemon does play differently. Charizard and Venusaur are your favorites so far. So where does since it's a free-to-play game, where does the cash money aspect come in? Is it purely cosmetic? Because I can forgive a game that lets you spend money on fashion items. Like Final Fantasy XIV, you know, you can buy fashion items with real cash money. But do I need to go in here? What is in this room? I don't remember. Oh, it's what, the big key? No. Oh, what is in this room? There's a chest in this room. But yeah, it lets you buy like cosmetic items with cash money, but nothing that will give you an unfair advantage in game. And I guess you could also buy like level. Oh yeah, this is this room. You could also buy packs that instantly advance your character to the level cap. But I've heard, like, unless you're a veteran to the game and you just want to try out new classes, or you've got a new character that you've made and you don't want to spend time leveling them, then that's fine. But otherwise it's actively detrimental, because I've heard stories of like players new to the game but that want to do high-end content with their friends, so they'll buy a package to advance them to the highest level in a class, but then they get there and they have no idea how to play the class. Like, imagine trying to do like endgame raid content with a healer that has never healed before. Sorry if I'm again distracted looking at the chat here. Breeding isn't as necessary anymore. Oh yeah, that's true, because of Sword and Shield adding all those items that let you change things like your Pokemon's hidden ability and buffing their stats. And I think I haven't played Swash in a while. I haven't played any like the DLC packs. But is there some item you can use on your Pokemon even to change their gender for the purpose of, I guess, I don't know, moves like Attract or what's the one? Rivalry, that ability. Not that people use that stuff in competitive play, but there's the option to do it. If I'm against chain breeding in Pokemon, you wouldn't like all the poor Clefas you released / wonder traded in your quest for getting your competitive Clefairy. Okay, well, first of all, I love Clefairy. It's one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. And in fact, I had one on both my blue team and my most recent blue playthrough. I say most recent, it was some years ago. But also in my leaf green tea. Her name is Mitzi. The other thing is, I don't mind as much if you wonder trade them, because that's what I do when I've done Pokemon breeding in the past, is, please, I wonder trade them. And I always give them fun nicknames. And I am always very disappointed when I receive a Pokemon in wonder trade and it doesn't have a fun name. Like, look, I don't care if your Pokemon is vendor trash, as they say. You know, I'll take it. I just want it to have a nickname. That's all. Oh, there isn't, because Rivalry and Attract are worthless. Yeah, I figured as much. Although, weirdly enough, Attract was broken in the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I haven't utilized it myself, but I know I've seen a speedrun of it where the player deliberately answers the personality question, so they start as Skitty, who learns Attract and then uses Attract to render basically all enemy Pokemon immobile. Oh, no, I need this down. Especially because, Pokemon don't have genders at all in the first Mystery Dungeon, so Attract works on everything. Could you imagine the PR nightmare that could happen if they have some kind of gender-changing item? That's why I thought they had one, because I thought I saw people on Twitter talking about it. Like, oh, they released this, it's real now, but I guess not. Well, I guess if you want a trans Pokemon, you could always get an Azurill. Because, I think it was Azurill. Or maybe it was just... No, it was just Meryl, I think. Meryl had it, so... due to a programming oversight, you could have... Hang on, I just want to check over here. And Azumarill, that was a different gender than Meryl. The Meryl you had, because the gender ratio for... I think Meryl was like 25 to 75% male and female split, and for Azumarill it's, I think, 50-50. Endeavor is broken in Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, I never tried using that either. My Mystery Dungeon playthroughs have always been depressingly straightforward. I found the blue mail. This armor reduces the damage that you take from enemies. Any other small children playing this game see the word mail and think about, you mean the thing that the postman brings? That kind of mail? Extra padding by stuffing my shirt full of letters. It doesn't matter much to you since you do all of your online battling on Showdown, which allows you to create your ideal Pokemon in a matter of seconds. I haven't used Showdown, but it sounds like a lot of fun, I think. Just, bam, having any team you want and getting to freely try them out. Oh, I don't need the magic refill. There's one in the rightmost room, but I don't need that. Instead of having to waste so much time catching and breeding and training, and who got time for that? You never understood why the hat was yellow for the blue mail. It's contrast, I guess. You remember using Endeavor on Groundon and finishing it off in a single hit? Oh, that's hysterical. So, like, would you deliberately go into the fight with 1 HP? Oh, look, here's another weird eyeball boss. This is Cold Stare. Spelled K-H-O-L-D. Well, there are a lot of projectiles flying around in this Zelda game. I never really stopped to think about it, but a lot of the bosses here are... I mean, I always say Toho-esque. I mean, this has nothing on Toho, obviously, but you gotta keep your eye on a lot of, stuff flying around. Swoosh. These are like Krako Jr., which, by the way, is my least favorite Kirby boss. Not spending another 15 minutes solving the dungeon properly like a loser. Look, after how distracted I got in Misery Mire, no, never again. I'm gonna beat this game. Because then I gotta do Sonic Adventure next week. If people are down for that, I know at least a couple of you have said that you're down for Sonic Adventure. I want to play Sonic Adventure. It's gonna be, well, I don't want to say disastrous, but that game is, let's say it has its issues. I'm saying this in an affectionate way, but anyway. Morri, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say the Hylia people controlled mysterious powers, as did the 7 wise men. But the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate at the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish, and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck.
Do you understand?
May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce.
Ding.
Mudkip has Endeavor, and you don't have that much HP anyway. Theta, did you deliberately game the system at the beginning, by which I mean the personality test, to ensure you started out as Mudkip? I'm not judging you for it. I need to get the Quake Medallion. Where is the nearest portal to the Dark World? South of my house. Man, why didn't I take that portal when I was seeing if they had the Super Bomb? Because I'm a ding-dong, that's why. Which, actually, I think should be available now. You saw someone comment how in Emerald they don't get why Rayquaza was stepping up to Kyogre when Ice Beam and Rayquaza is dead. That'd be a little anticlimactic. Poor Rayquaza, it's one glaring weakness. Mail, just strap a bunch of packages to your body and rush into battle, wielding a poster tube. I mean, poster tubes are inherently weapons. If you try and tell me that you have never used a cardboard tube of some sort as a weapon, I know you're lying.
Thank you very much. You can drop this bomb off anywhere. Please don't forget it.
I want to talk to him, but now I feel like if I... said a deep sigh. I feel like if I do, it'll make me drop... Well, I can pick the bomb back up, I think, if I drop it, but... Oh, no, that's right. Oh, heck. No. Oh, my gosh. Good. I was so distracted. I'm going to read the chat while I jump off this ledge. I'm going to talk to you anyway.
100 rupees for 30 bombs. I also have a new super bomb in stock for only 100 rupees. Please buy it too, miss.
And then accidentally leave that one on top of a cliff. And then buy another one. You only have so much money after all. You remember in Kirby's Dream Land 2, Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright took an eternity when you first played. They were so hard. I haven't played Kirby's Dream Land 2, but I fought them in other games, and they do require a lot of dodging around. I'm going to assume their fight there is similar to how they've been fought in other games, where one of them is hanging around at the top of the screen while you fight the other on the bottom. Oh, you typically get the Kip. Or Pikachu now and then. That's what I've gotten in Mystery Dungeon. Has been Pikachu. It is my destiny. In the first one, I took a Bulbasaur partner, who I named Kirby, like the pink blob, because that was my Bulbasaur's name in blue. And then let me talk to this lady in the cave. Won't you throw something in? Yeah. Doink. Have a good one. Thank you for joining us. Hello there. Did you drop this? You're an honest person. I like you. I will give you something important. These are the silver arrows. To give Ganon his last moment, you definitely need them. I know I don't quite have the figure of a fairy. Ganon's cruel power is to blame. You must defeat Ganon. I mean, I don't think there is a one figure for a fairy. These are the silver arrows you need to defeat Ganon. Wow. You look however you want to look, miss. Let's see, and then in the next Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, hang on, what am I throwing in? This. The Explorers of Time, I was a Pikachu again. When I initially tried playing it, I got sidetracked and didn't finish. I had Kirby as my partner again, but then a little while ago, I got a strong sword. There we go. I can feel its power throbbing in my hand. It's a butter sword now. I tried playing it again recently, but then my 3DS broke, so I couldn't finish it, but on my attempt there, what am I doing? I should go back to the light world. My partner there was Percival, the, oh, this is gonna send me back in the dark world. Just kidding. That's right. I can't do it here. My partner was Percival, the Totodile. I actually tried the demo, too, of the remake of the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And I also had Percy for that as well. I didn't wind up getting the remake. When I tried it out, it seemed too easy. And I mean, I know as far as roguelikes go, that the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series are a little easier than some other staples of the genre. Mostly the fact that you don't lose everything when you die. But even then, like a Super Mystery... No, was it a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX? That was it. It just seemed way too easy. I've heard the post-game content, which they kept from the original release, is harder. But even then, I don't know. Too easy. Just gonna get a piece of heart here. Then I need to get the Quake Medallion. I'm not gonna forget the medallion this time. Yay. Your first job at a hardware store, you found a cardboard tube that was heckin' sturdy, like it would actually hurt if you hit someone with it, and you kept using it like a sword. A coworker labeled it as your samurai sword with a permanent marker, and she took it home. You think it got lost, though? Oh, that's heartbreaking. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah, this is... I need to go... No, I need to go up here. What am... This is not where I need to go. I need to go north. Catfish is where King Zora is. Is the super bomb actually worth 30 of the other bombs? Maybe. Oh, I can't get out. I get out of here. There's no ladder. Okay, never mind. Let's go back here. Flute. to my house. What are you saying? The fight's a little different too, and that they have a combo attack, Endora? I missed what you were replying to. You don't like how they nerfed the heck out of the standard attack in Super Mystery Dungeon, and they took it out of the remake of the original. They did! I remember that now! I played the demo, and it's like, why can't I use my baby attack? Oh, Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright, that was it. Thank you! My brain is everywhere today, thinking about Pokemon. Wait, you own, or like a katana? Like, just straight up, full power katana? I'm sorry to bring up that old inside joke. Lyra knows what I'm talking about, straight up full power. You know what, though? Even though they nerfed the heck out of the standard attack in Super Mystery Dungeon, I really liked Super Mystery Dungeon. That one, I was a Pikachu as well, and my partner was Mont Blanc, the Chespin, who was my starter in X. I took Chespin. Nobody seemed to like Chespin. Everybody was taking Froakie or Fennekin, which, they're fine. They're fine. But I thought Chespin was so cute. So yeah, her name is Mont Blanc, and I call her Monty for sure. There's something about, like, Goyles with, like, masculine nicknames, I think is a really cute character naming convention. Oh no, Skellington popped out. And the, I mean, the partner Pokemon is really charming in all Mystery Dungeon games that I've played. I haven't played Gates to Infinity. But I really like the Pokemon partner in Super Mystery Dungeon. Very cute. A good egg. You also took Chespin? Oh, heck yeah. Do you remember what you named them? If you gave them a name at all? Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away. Nice. This is the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. I should have gotten the Bombos Medallion while I was getting the box opened by that totally not a thief guy, because I promised not to tell anybody that he was a thief. But I didn't. That's fine. I never used Bombos, except maybe like a couple times in Ganon's Tower, just to clean up rooms quickly. Now that I'm saying it, I should get it, because it's gonna bother me. I've already decided I don't want to get the Cane of Burna. You know why? Because if you save and quit out of the game counts it as a death. Well, not exactly a death, but it shows your total number of plays at the end of the credits. So that's every time you save and quit the game, and that includes when you die. And I like it to be a nice 0 if I can help it. So I don't want to save and quit after getting the Cane of Burna. So the other option would be to use like a green potion and leave the cave, but that's just tedious, so whatever. Not green, red potion. Or blue. Blue potion. No, green works too. How could you forget about straight up full power? I still think about that. Is, that game still up? What's it called? Scorched Earth? Hang on, let me read this. Hold up the Master Sword and you'll get the magic of Bombos. It's this, tanks-like game where everybody's in a tank positioned on the map, and you take turns firing, rip that vulture. This is the Bombos Medallion. Its magic makes the ground explode with power, and also watch your magic meter. Surprise. But yeah, so you each take turns firing, and you have to calculate your shot's angle and the wind position, and you can buy items between rounds, and it just evolves into chaos. And is it okay if I tell them, Lyra, why we say straight up full power? Thank you, old man. Not brute forcing the spikes. Just walk over them with bloodied heels. I feel nothing. I feel like I brought it up while playing Bug Fables, maybe, or at least another stream. But do any of you who play Pokemon, do you nickname your Pokemon frequently? And if so, do you have any memorable nicknames you'd like to share? Because I love hearing about people's Pokemon and what they name them. I just think it's very endearing. Like, one of my favorite Pokemon that I've ever had is Vesper, my Crobat, who I first had in Diamonds. I don't know why, on a whim, I decided early on in the game I caught a Zubat and I decided I was gonna train it. And, you know, I never used one before. They just, you know, I mostly thought of them as Pokemon what give me a headache every time I go through Mount Moon. But I trained up Vesper into a Crobat, and boy, she was great. I used her frequently in Pokemon Battle Revolution online, in double battles with my Golem, Nora. My strategy was kind of mean since I didn't do like the fancy EV training and all that. I don't want to say it was a cheap strategy, but one that could work without fancy EV training. And what it often focused on was, so Vesper had a jolly nature, which upped her speed and lowered her special, which she doesn't use, so she was very fast. And I had her make use of Confuse Ray, as well as I think there were at least 2 moves in her repertoire that had a high chance of causing flinching, as well as cross poison. So my opponent could be poisoned as well as confused, and along with the flinch chance of the moves that she had, I also gave her a King's Rock, which also has a chance of causing flinching. I don't know if it's stacked with the flinch chance that her moves already had. So basically I would just stun lock people with Vesper. And she worked well with Nora because Nora could use Earthquake with Reckless Abandon, and since Vesper flew, I didn't have to worry about her getting hit. You always name Pokemon good. The Nuzlocke rule of naming being required is so weird to you because you always do it anyway, right? Me too. Ah, come on. Oh, that's not interesting. There we go. No! I did it the first time, but I forgot that the hookshot clips into the rollers. They always reminded me of hair curlers. My mom used to have this set of hair curlers. That is, oh my gosh, I pulled out the mirror instead of the cape. That's fine, it's not really that big of a deal. They do stack, they banned King's Rock in competitive because of it. Yeah, that's for the best, I think. I think it's just the compass down here, but I'm gonna get it anyway because it's gonna bother me if I don't. I mean, it's not really an honorable way to win. Just stun locking people. You haven't checked, but you think... What? You think tanks might be dead at this point? No. Rip tanks. Does anybody know of like a free online game that plays like the tank one I described, where you have to adjust for angle and wind speed? Freaking Pokies. I forgot. They do so much damage. Oh, these also do a lot of damage. Surprise, Chain Chomps. Ow. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna have to burn a fairy because these guys do so much damage. Come on, just charge at me. Good. Yeah, there we go. It was inevitable. Oh, Worms Armageddon. Man, I forgot about Worms. I remember our school computers, I think in 4th grade. Like, the computer we had in the classroom had at least one Worms game on it. It was an old Worms game. As well as a version of actually the Tanks game I'm describing. And I wish I could remember what they were called. There's gotta be freeware versions of it, right? Because it's old. But this Tanks one that I was talking about playing with, with Lyra and other folks, was online, so you could play with friends, and that was the best part. Do you mind? Okay, I'm gonna step on this beanbag. I know they're, I guess, jelly blobs. I don't know if they're chews or something, or a proto-chew, but to me, they've always been beanbags. Man, I haven't played Worms in years, but that game is really fun. Ah, oh, whatever. You found out about Advance Wars by Web recently. Oh ho? Go on. Oh. You nickname your Pokemon with one of your favorites being your Meganium, Vippy. And from your most recent playthrough of Colosseum, since he was an absolute beast in battle. That is a cute name. Vippy. I don't remember if this is the correct direction. We'll find out. Man, is there... I'm trying to remember if, like, there's some way to kill these guys easier. It wasn't the Ice Rod. The Ice Rod works on nothing. Okay. There we go. I knew there was an easier way to kill the stupid hell pokies. That was it. Foppies! Yeah, foppies! What is the correct direction that I want to take here? I don't think this is right. This leads outside, and I need the big key for that. So, not here yet. Yeah, that's where it comes out from. It doesn't have Days of Ruin commanding officers, units, or mechanical changes, but it plays like the original game. Oh, does it have some form of online multiplayer, or is it just a version of Advance Wars that you can play on your browser? Ice Rod is good for refilling magic, but that's about it. It almost seems like an oversight with how... I don't want to say useless the Ice Rod is, but useless. You use it for the boss of... this dungeon, and that's it, I think. I am struggling to think of any other application for the Ice Rod. Okay, let's replace the fairy that the Chomps made me use. It's all online multiplayer. Ooh. Perfect. Okay, and I don't need to go down. I don't remember what's down there, but I never go down there when I play rando. Just go back up. I don't remember if this needs to be that a ways, but good. Drain all my magic. Why don't you? Just take it. It's free. You didn't need it anyway. You never use the Ice Rod either. Yeah. I think some enemies you can freeze and pick them up and throw them, but that's about it. Like those red pterodactyl-looking things. That also do a lot of damage if they hit you. Oh, these things used to freak me out when I was little. No, do not perceive me! Okay. Here we go. Oh, hang on. I missed this also very important comment. You alternate between serious names and stupid names, like you had a Corviknight named Merlina after one of the ravens at the London Tower, and on the inverse you had a Choodle you named Denchuro, always with an exclamation mark. Like he was a magician, the great Denchuro. You found the mirror shield. You can now reflect beams that your old shield couldn't block. Denchuro is a good name for a Choodle. Man, Choodle made me laugh really hard when I first saw it. Just that weird baby face. I actually have a Dreadnought on my team in Swash. Her name is Purah, like the character from Breath of the Wild. And that's because Purah always goes snap in her dialogue, and Dreadnought is a snapping turtle. So, I don't remember where I have to go. Man, my eyes watering. Ugh. Oh, my map's not going to tell me anything useful. Well, that looks like a dead end. Oh, I don't need to be in here. Good. Why are those even there? Actually, let's use the boomerang. The boomerang never gets any... No, I should use the hook shot, because then I can just... Well, in my head, that was cool, but it wasn't. So since Marill is Peekaboo, you started calling Pikachu Amarillo. Oh, here we go. This room. Do I remember my way through it? Let's find out. But what impresses me is when people do this in rando. Blind. So they haven't picked up the lamp. Oh, it's open, right? Hope I didn't accidentally step on it twice. And apparently it's not hard to do blinds. Ow. Because, like, you know, you're on rails, but it's just, I don't know, trusting in the fact that you're going the right way and that you didn't, I don't know, hold a direction that you weren't supposed to. But hey, I remembered my way through it. Yeehaw. You finally unlocked more Blue Mage content, huh? Really? Come on, I had my shield out. What's your highest level class now? Since you're like post Heavensward. Oh, I know why I'm getting stabbed, because I'm holding my shield out to the side. That's right, I remember now. Even though I was deliberately standing sideways to block my approach, for some reason I had it in my head. Oh yes, my shield will be facing forward along with me if I have my sword out. Good. Good. I think this just leads outside, right? Is there anything useful up here? Actually, no, I think there's a piece of heart if you go to the light world here. Oh, okay, I'm thinking of a different no? No, right. No, I'm thinking of the right thing. I'm thinking of the right thing. I think? Oh, you know what I was thinking of is the... Yeah, not the cave I was thinking of. Is this going more useful? I think you have to use the mirror outside where the big chest is. Oh well, I'll take these fairies. Nah. Totally forgot about using the mirror outside of the route where the big chest is, but that's okay. Your ninja is at 66. Yeah, piece of heart at earlier exit. Whoops. It's fine. Maybe I can go back for it. After the dungeon. It would be faster to approach from the other direction. Because otherwise I'd have to go through that switch room in the dark, and I don't want to do that. Or not... Sorry, not in the dark. I mean backwards. I'd have to go through it backwards. Here we go. Key. I don't know if any of you have watched rando races for this game, but I've seen some really tense ones where, like, the last item they need to complete the game is in that room, and that's one of the they call it Laser Bridge, and that's one of the last places anybody's gonna look, is because it's such a long way to get through Turtle Rock, especially if it's not a dungeon that's required to beat the game. If you're not familiar with the rando, depending on the rule set you have, you don't necessarily have to beat every dungeon to beat the game. Like, often the rules are just oh, I can just go this way, is just get enough crystals, or get all your crystals to beat Ganon. So you don't have to do pendant dungeons. But sometimes maybe Turtle Rock is a pendant, so you try and ignore it, but then the very last item you need is on Laser Bridge. Alchemist at 56, then Blue Mage / Miner at 53. Wow. Warrior at 50, Pugilist at 30, and finally Thaumaturge at 12. Yeah, for a brief second I thought, what class is Thug? Is that like Pugilist but with no standards? Alright, this is Trinex. And that is Nex with 3 X's. Oh, that's really anticlimactic with the butter sword. Also, I can't open the menu while the boss is exploding. If you're wondering why I didn't pull out the ice rod right away. Do you mind? Rude lizard. Technically ninja since you start off as rogue. That's true. What is the head of the Rogues Guild? Was it Jack? I liked him. I liked the Rogues Guild. Like, White Mage, the whole quest line was really boring, but I liked the Rogue quest line. I also enjoyed scenes of, like, your character and Jack, like, crouching behind cover spying on someone. Except there's literally no cover except a couple... Oh no, I screwed it up! Except a couple disheveled, dried up bushes. It is Jack. He reminds me of Well, his design reminds me very heavily of Locke. And they're both thieves. Although I'm sure Jack wouldn't argue about being treasure hunter. But they've both got like the dumb bandana and like the necklaces and just general demeanor, except Locke does not, or sorry, Jack does not seem to have a host of very bizarre emotional baggage and dead girlfriend in the basement. I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me, as I thought you are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now, go to the Tower of Ganon. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to the country without fail. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Pugilist is great too. Beat up an old man to level him up. You know what? I'm not gonna go back for the heart container because I'm missing 3. I don't recall where the other 2 I'm missing are. I don't think there's any in Ganon's tower, is there? And so you're just gonna have to deal with me having 19 out of 20 hearts. Ow! Freaking Lionels. Stop it. Rude. That's right, not just any basement, a creepy old man's basement who keeps supplying weird medicine and like laying flowers around here, I guess. Morri, we are going to break the barrier of Ganon's tower with our power. I thought this looked so cool when I was little. Now I'm not really as impressed by the graphics, but back in the day, I always thought this cutscene was so neat. And whenever my dad played through A Link to the Past, I wanted to watch this bit. Same with Waking the Windfish. I always really liked that bit too. What is the name of the head of the Pugilist Guild? It's like in the tip of my tongue. Alright, I remember. Where's the big keys? Doubtful. Again, too much rando. Rando in Ganon's tower is always fun. Because it's a race to see who can find the big key first. And there's different routes and strategies that people use. And the reason why it's a race to find the big key first is that you can go right to Ganon once you find the big key, which is the central door. I don't remember exactly where the big key is in the vanilla version. There's also like the red mail. I think it's just the map in that room. I think it's just the map in that room. Hammond is his name. Thank you. Here comes a good room to practice bomb jumping. On camera? Okay. I'm trying to think, why is there 2 of them? Do I need to blow up both of them at once? Wait, it's a JoJo reference? Really? I had no idea. I'm gonna just walk right into it. Good. You just think ham and whole wheat. What, not like ham and cheese? Oh, you mean bomb jumping across this room? Oh, right, there's a block I have to push. Do you mind? Oh my gosh. Is it this side? It's that side. Brain shut off for a moment there. There we go. See, I haven't read any JoJo or seen any of it. Honestly, I like hearing about it secondhand, and I almost feel like watching it would ruin some of the mystique. Although I've also heard that even JoJo fans don't know what's going on in JoJo, which I think is valid. Oh. I mean, I do appreciate that Araki, the creator, is not shy about like going way over the top, super extra. I respect that in creating comments. Oh, the room earlier with the million. Oh, okay. Chat delay. So, story about this room. is so what you're, I think the intent is you use the Cane of Samaria to see there's an invisible path. You can see that's why the crabs are floating over space. If you light those torches, you can actually see the path. And I remember my brother, when he was playing through this game for the first time on the Wii Virtual Console, he was very stubborn about, I'm going to get through here without using the Cane of Samaria. I deserve that. And he went through a lot of fairies because he would just try and brute force his way across and he would fall. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try a slightly different route. And I think there's an anti-fairy in a room nearby, which is how we didn't run out of fairies. And then I didn't tell him about this. You can just do that. It was funnier to watch and try. He did do it eventually, but it was silly. I remember where the big key is now. I have to fight some bosses for it. That's it. Please. 10 arrows. I don't know why he did that. Again, if he ever listens to this, he's currently sailing somewhere near Australia, I think. Because for those unaware, my brother is in the Navy. He gets really pig-headed and stubborn about doing stuff like that just to see if he can, which I respect. I think it's fun. I mean, if nothing else, it's entertaining to watch. There's another bit in Mario Galaxy. This is the big key, yeah. There's another bit in Mario Galaxy. It's in the Beach Bowl Galaxy, and it's the little side area, I guess little side galaxy you go to with the Tox boxes rolling around. And if you look behind where Mario lands in that galaxy, I could just use the mirror, couldn't I? I don't think. No, the big chest is somewhere down here. I don't remember where it is. Oh, I don't need that. I'll take one, I guess. So behind where Mario starts, across a little gap, is a one-up mushroom, and my brother was determined to long jump over there. Even, oh, there it is. Can I? There we go. Hang on. I found the red mail. This provides even better protection than the blue mail. I'm red now with the purple hat. I don't like these colors as much. But even if you walk around the level a little bit, you can just walk up to the mushroom instead of jumping. My brother was determined that he would long jump over to this mushroom, and he died a lot, trying to do it. Like, it was funny. It was really funny. And again, I have to admire his pig-headed determination. Is there a switch? Yeah, there's a... No. You know, I'm just gonna... just do that. There we go. It's easier. And actually, when I replayed Mario Galaxy a few months ago on the Mario All-Stars collection, I got to that little side galaxy with the Tox boxes. Come on. There we go. And immediately I executed in one try a long jump to that mushroom. I know I put the video on my Twitter somewhere. Does he sail the seven seas? Does he put your mind... Is it mind or heart at ease? You're gonna weep if I use the mirror there instead of going to the next room. Again, it's the rando. Because you think, oh, I got the big key, I'm gonna go fight Ganon. Wait. No. But now I don't know why I'm here. Now I can use the mirror. Yeah, I haven't seen my brother since October. I don't think he's gonna be off until like the end of August, maybe? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know I used the mirror unnecessarily, because then when you mentioned using the mirror, I thought I was still in the basement. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by the village people. Can you blame me? Ugh. Why is today such a tire fire? I don't know why today is such a tire fire, but it is. There's no need to feel down. I said, Morri, you can, what is it, turn your luck around? Boy, like YMCA and the Navy are basically identical, aren't they? Have any of you heard Neil Cicerega's albums that he's put out? I think it was Mouth Sounds, where he has a version he did of In the Navy, where he remixed it with some dramatic song from a movie soundtrack. Yeah, wow, I just had it in my head. I'm downstairs still. Why am I still down here? I need to use the mirror to get up. No, I'm just distracted. Is there not? Oh, that's right. Had it in my head you were one of the mimics from the last room, but you're not. Oh well, doesn't matter. But yeah, there's a version he has of YMCA on there that's mixed with like this dramatic track, and it sounds very tragic. Every Village People song is basically the same. I think. Please. Actually, I think there's just fairies in that room, so I don't need them. I will if I keep trying to get in that room, but I think the only way to get there is you have to bonk off these blocks. Sort of like how I crossed the hidden gap in that earlier room. I was going to use Bombos and I don't have enough magic for it. Well, such is my punishment for just not wanting to do the spike room properly. The Pegasus bonk or bomb jumping. The Pegasus bonk is quicker though, and I think it's funnier. Plus, it's ultimately less injurious to Link. Although, I don't know how much less injurious. I mean, you are smashing your face against a solid surface with enough force to launch yourself off it. So, probably still painful. Please. Darn ponies. You love his stuff. It's astounding how he could make two totally different songs work together somehow. Your favorite one he did is that one where he mixes Crocodile Rock and Chop Suey. Where's the, which one is the, I can't remember what it's called. It might just be called Wah. But it's a remix of, Spice Girls Wannabe, but with Wario noises in it. Including the memorable Zig-a-Zig, wah! Alright, Landmola. A worm! Oh, I missed the other word. The Wario one's really good. I think it's called Wah. Can you stop shooting lasers at me, please? Oh well. I think that one is in his most recent album. I think, was it Mouth Dreams? I have to say, I think Neil Cicerega is a genius when it comes to his music and remixing. Like, they're just so creative. And actually, no, the... Ah, man! Let me reset their position. I stalled. I was like, I have to use the hook shot. No, wait, not the fire, or the fire rod? No, I have to use Cane of Samaria. My brain just thought red. There we go! Nice. But yeah, I think he's brilliant at the stuff that he's crafted, but I have a hard time listening to some of it because this is really dumb. They're meme songs. And I can't take 8,000 remixes of All Star. Please. I don't know why these Wizwilbs are skull-faced. Not the cute little black mages. I don't know, maybe they're black wizards? Like in the original Final Fantasy? Excuse me. Your favorite one is titled Best. Oh, which one was that? I can't remember which one that was. Whoop. I don't know if I have enough magic to use the fire rod. Might be able to use the torch. No, let's just use the fire rod. Whoosh. 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 Oh, don't bonk. Don't bonk. Time is of the essence. Get in the door. It uses a ton of songs that have the lyric best in them. You know what one haunts me? Okay. Okay, put me back in the eyeball room. Sure, I love it here. I love being perceived. Okay. Okay, I need to approach that from a different angle. I am gonna run out of magic. Actually, I think there's a full magic refill. Good. On the lower floor. I'm just gonna use my blue potion. I'll buy another one. Now you can't make fun of me for not using items. I used an item. But boy, I really didn't want to. So I think, well, that's not efficient. I should use it when I'm almost dead. Obviously. Ow. Glaring Apollo intensifies. So when you say Apollo, I think Apollo Justice. I've been sitting on that since the stream started. Oh yeah, oh, oops. Aw, come on, go on the conveyor belt. Please? There you go. Woo! Well, hello! Thank you for joining us, Danny. Is that what you prefer to be called? Names are very important. Well, I'm glad you weren't here earlier when I got so distracted in Misery Mire and used a bunch of keys that I did not have to. I had no business using. It was terrible. So this is the redemption arc. Excuse me. Excuse me. I was gonna say I miss Burger Moldorm, but you can't really miss something that made its debut in a later game. Here it is, the only place where you need the hook shot outside of Swamp Palace, unless you know how to hover, which I know how to do it on a technical sense, but I don't know if I could button mash that rapidly without injuring my hands. And I need my hands, not just for vidya, but for art, you know? Danny is fine. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining us. I hope the avatar I have is not too distracting. It's actually the first time I'm using it tonight. Usually I stream without one, and when I stream on Friday when I do more story-based games, I'm not going to use it, but I just wanted to indulge myself for an evening. Anyway, ho ho ho! It's great that you could come all the way here, Morri. I'm very happy to see you again, but you'd better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom. I mean, really, having clones just means that you potentially die faster. Ah, double's good. I'll take that. You just have to line them up in weird, inconvenient spots, huh? Of course you do. Can't you line up your clones nice and neat, single file, please? Good. There we go. There we go. He had a pig inside of him. That's not kosher. I love the percussion and the boss battle music. How come I can summon the bird here and no other time in the Dark World? It's always bothered me. Maybe the bird has been here this whole time, but it's just lazy. Okay. Before I fight Ganon, I'm gonna replenish that blue potion. Just in case things go awry. Oh, good. Wait, it's a good thing you can't, telefrag yourself in this game. One of the classes I had... Oh, okay, we're just gonna keep doing that. Yeah, good. One of the classes I had in high school was actually a game design class. Regrettably, it was not very organized because that was the first year they were debuting it, so it was very unfocused. But on Fridays, as a treat, I think our teacher was a little too indulgent. We played Unreal Tournament 2004. Yeah, 2 empty bottles is fine. Actually, let me dump another fairy. I mean, I guess a fairy is good if I take too much damage and I'm not paying attention, which is extremely likely. There we go. But yeah, we played Unreal Tournament 2004 on Fridays. And I just think about, that's when I learned the term to frag someone. Because since I didn't usually have anyone to play games with, and I was a little intimidated at playing games online with randos. I never played Unreal before then. It was fun, though. I remember memorably the first Friday that we played, I used the, gosh, what is the name of the gun that shoots lightning? I can't recall what it is. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I got a headshot on my teacher from halfway across the map. That was very good. I enjoyed that. Anyway, I wonder if they still have that class. Maybe, maybe not, but yeah, it was not very organized, unfortunately. I don't know why I went the long way around. I guess because my brain is still thinking Dark World map. And that's how I failed the class. I don't even remember what grade I got in that class, because again, it was not well organized. You know, if there's one time I wish I had more arrows, it's here. I mean, hopefully I won't need them. Alright, everybody, place your bets. How many times do I get punted off the arena and have to restart the whole fight? That's an easy way to get an F. I think I should get an A+ for that.
I never imagined a girl like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego, Aghanim the Dark Wizard, twice. But I will never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay.
Pig. Doink, doink. I want the hook shot. For reasons. If I can do it. I bet Ganon would be really good at, baton twirling? Come at me. Come at me. Ow. Jeez. Guess I should actually get in there and hit him, huh? Okay, let's stop taking unnecessary damage now. Come on. Ow. Good. Yeah, let's just use a potion now. Okay. Oh, let's see if I can do it. Come on, hurry up, break the floor, break the floor. I don't have all day, big man. I work at 5 in the morning. Please. I guess I have to keep hitting him? Am I not on that full phase yet? Please! Can you settle down? If I somehow need more than 29 arrows for this. Yeah, probably not. Man, I don't remember the exact timing for when the torch goes out.
You're doing well, lass. But can you break through this secret technique of darkness? On guard!
Oh, no, 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 don't push. Oh, I didn't do it. If you light that torch the second it goes out, you can keep it lit permanently. So you don't have to keep relighting them. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah! Oh, I was really scared I was gonna fall there. Come on, man, the torches are gonna go out. Okay, one more. One more. Swish, swish. Come on, man. I don't have all day. Okay, okay. If you punt me off, I swear to God. There we go.
He's dead.
I didn't fall at all. Wonderful. Get juked. You like thinking that he actually corrected himself to say girl there. Like, he's all about taking over the world and stuff, but he's not good at misgender people. I guess Ganon says trans rights. I mean, he's all about conquering the world, but you don't misgender people. That's just uncalled for. Behold the strength of the Dragmire technique, the power of extinguishing lanterns. I mean, I might stub my toe in the dark. Welcome, Morri. I am the essence of the Triforce. Boy, I wish I had installed a filter that makes my voice echo. Just pretend. I like the music in here a lot. The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. If a person with a good heart touches it, it will make his good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his evil wishes. What about somebody who's, I guess, a centrist? What then? Does it do nothing? The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. What do you mean lucky? You know, if you push inwards, you won't fall. Ideally. Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the Golden Land to the Dark World. Really should have come up with a more interesting name, but again, I guess it's better than Low Rule. Ganon was building up his power here so he could conquer the Light World and make his wish come completely true. The sacred cheese wedges have been retrieved. Now we can have a delicious wine and cheese platter to celebrate our victory, and Ganon is not invited. But now, you have totally destroyed Ganon. His dark world will vanish. The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hands. Now, touch it with the wish in your heart. Yay! I did it. I also love the credits to this game. They're very cute. Although one of my favorite things about the randomized version is that the some of the text in the credits is also randomized a little bit. Well, the only one I can remember off the top of my head is they never put Sahasrara's name correct, and it's always things like Sarsaparilla. Probably because nobody can remember his name anyway. Yeah, it almost never says Sahasrara. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show off the little thing in Kakariko. Well, maybe I'll do that real quick before calling it an evening. You're still stealing? Well, I mean, if the only thing people put in boxes are bottles, then maybe it's fine. The bully makes a friend. Do they? I don't know, with a face like that, I think you deserve to be kicked around. I like that we gave our uncle back our old trashy sword. You haven't played the regular randomizer in years before the fun stuff was added. What do you say, fun stuff? Wow, what do you mean? You're enjoying how the Blue Mage guy is annoyed with how good I am at Blue Magic? Man, I haven't done any of the Blue Mage quests. Who is the I guess, main character of that quest line? It's like that F you, I'll see you tomorrow meme. Oh, there was a heart container in here. That's what I forgot to get. Okay, that's one heart container. And then there was the one just outside of the midway point in Turtle Rock. I missed that one too. But what's the last one I'm missing? Because I think I'm missing 3. Martin. Okay, I have not met them outside of their quest line. What is Martin? I remember I took up Gunbreaker. I was very surprised to see a Hrothgar and a Viera. Just because, I mean, where I was at in the main story, those 2 races hadn't been introduced yet. So it's like, oh, another rabbit, same hat. Well, same, no hat, because her ears will just clip through, I guess. Please, I want to wear that cute male Moogle hat. when I first streamed this game years ago on live stream, I beat Mothula with the help of a golden bee. Because I had one in my inventory when I was fighting Mothula, so for kicks, I let the bee out. I think the bee actually got the last hit.
The small shall triumph.
Oh, one of its very first releases, wow. I think I only learned about Rando... Gosh, what was like the most recent thing they added? And the Master Sword sleeps again, forever, until we make a sequel. Well, what is the next game in this branch of the timeline that uses the Master Sword? Because following this one is the Oracle games and Link's Awakening, and you don't get the Master Sword in the... Well, okay, no, you can get the Master Sword in the Oracle games if you link the games together. But I don't know if that counts canonically. Yeah, I was also thinking earlier, how many Zelda games have pirates in them? Like, Majora's Mask had them, the Oracle games did, and you have Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass. I don't think Spirit Tracks did, since it was all landlocked. I know, I'm just blanking completely, but I think there's at least a couple more. Link Between Worlds is the next game in this branch of the timeline that uses the Master Sword. Okay, so when they said the Master Sword sleeps forever, I mean, it was quite a long gap between using it. Between Worlds was set before? I had it in my head Link Between Worlds was set after, but then, gosh, no, thinking about, I know they revised the timeline at some point, because I know they changed, I think they made Oracle Link a separate Link, when it used to be this Link. But no, I think they defined it as a separate one. Yeah, no, there's a reference to this game in it, you're right. I won't tell you what the reference is, in case I do get to stream a Link Between Worlds at some point, and I'll see if you can't figure it out. But yeah, there is a very definitive reference to this game in A Link Between Worlds that sets it, without a doubt, in the future of this game's timeline. Oh, that's true! The Link to the Past and Super Metroid randomizer has pirates. Space pirates! That totally counts. Gosh, the credits music in this game is really great, too. I know there's a lot of covers of this song, but I also want more of the Triforce Chamber. But nobody remembers that song exists. Between Worlds is next. I don't think I've seen the updated timeline in a while. Like, I have a digital version of Hyrule Historia. Actually, no, I do have the print version of it, but I also have the digital version because my Wii U that I got was the Wind Waker HD one. So it's the fancy black one, and it had a digital copy of Hyrule Historia. So even though I have the print one, I read the digital one quite a bit, just because I could zoom in real close and see the artwork better. My eyes are not the best. Have a good one. Thank you very much for joining us. Very much appreciated. I'm glad you got to see me fight Ganon. Link Between Worlds Link is called the new hero of Hyrule, despite the original Link being the hero of Hyrule, and he comes after. Oh, Oracle Link is still the same Link. Okay. I had it in my head that they were made separate in the revised timeline. Woohoo. No deaths. Except the fairy I burned on those chain chomps, but they do so much damage. I mean, I guess getting bitten by a dog would hurt. I think I've mentioned on stream before, but I saw a ways back someone had made like a fan Mario timeline. You should Google that at some point. It's very big, so I'm not going to bring it up here. But it's pretty good. This Link is still the most reappearing Link. I'm glad. I think because this is the Link that I was most familiar with as a little Morri, so I feel a fondness for this one. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. However, really quick. Sorry, my avatar is looking at the mouse again. I'm actually going to reset. This is one of the games back in the day where you could not, or rather, it did not go back to the title screen after you beat it. If I need to make a save state, but just in case. You have to reset the console. What am I doing? Reset. Like, I think Super Mario World did that too. And Yoshi's Island. Tied with Hero of Time, like if you count Hyrule Warriors. Oh, hang on. Is that better? I'm not staring right at your face again. This isn't the GBA version, where Link goes, ha, ya, ya, the whole time. I think that would get distracting, wouldn't it? Okay. I'm gonna step away from the pyramid so I don't clip into any walls, hopefully, ideally. I'm just gonna show off a little Easter egg. Well, thank you for joining me. Ow. I love just appearing on top of dudes. An old friend made a Donkey Kong timeline with a great banana split where Donkey Kong chooses to live in the city or live in the jungle. That's hysterical. Do you remember any other branches? I'm assuming the city one is what leads to Mario Odyssey. Okay, here we go. Chicken? Well, cuckoo, but, you know, no one calls them cuckoos. Bush. Lady. Look, look! What? You turned me into a human! I can even speak! Aha! Must be you who is always teasing my friends. The weathercock is always watching you harass them. Well, this human shape is uncomfortable for me. Oh, I want to be a chicken again! Cluck, cluck! Sorry. I guess your life is just misery now, lady. Enjoy paying taxes! You didn't know that? Surprise. Oh, heck, you know what? And I never do this. I feel very bad about this. Please know that I feel agony with every swipe. Where are you going? It's like you don't want me to hit you or something. You are being blessed. Anointed with the sword that defeated Ganon with his blood. Anointed with his blood, I should say. It's just that one. Oh, the Palace of Four Swords. There we go. There it is. The chicken apocalypse is upon us. He's very tanky. I got really good at the cuckoo dodging minigame in A Link Between Worlds. I mean, the slowdown that the SNES is happening helps. Oh, they just keep coming, huh? You know what I remember doing is playing Ocarina of Time and going into the Lon Lon Ranch as an adult and riding Epona and deliberately stepping on the cuckoos, which makes them immediate. Oh, okay, they hit me once and they're done. It makes them immediately go feral. And I would just ride around the ranch with this cloud of feral cuckoos chasing me down, unable to hurt me. I guess it's like setting people on fire in Katamari. Maybe something's wrong with me. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, everyone, and thank you for indulging me for this avatar. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I will catch you on Friday, hopefully for Ghost Trick, but I'm transferring some stuff to a newer, more powerful computer, so hopefully it does not get borked in the interim. And then next Tuesday, hopefully it'll be Sonic Adventure. So, stay safe, take care, stay healthy, have a wonderful evening, everybody. Bye. Bye.